Hi guys, we're going to start with new love, and this was a big request. Welcome to my international viewers and my OG Libra lights. How are you? My Libra lights. Oh, you guys are lights, perhaps. Bottom of the deck is do nothing at the beginning. We're going to do a shuffle though. You guys know me. I can't just take bottom of the deck cards. I have to start off pretty good. Like I have to have a shuffle going. And at the very end, we're going to read out of the archetypes. I turned to a random page and it was quite nice for new love. So I saved the page, and that's going to be a bonus at the end. Can we get a good luck advice for Libra dealing with new love? What can help them? Yeah, somebody sees you in your light. We have wholesome. Doesn't matter if you're a male watching too. They view that you're a good pick for the future. It's not like a pick me energy. People think that about the card. The wholesome card talks about going into new love. And if you haven't had anything happen in a long time, this is for my serial long-term, like haven't dated. Okay, you've been single for some years. Wholesome says that you would be a very good choice if they kept going with it too. If they stuck to you whenever they go on social media and they peruse their phone and they want to talk to the Libra, it would be wise, okay, to look you up and continue talking to you. That's kind of like a don't do anything yet, okay? Survey the land. What else? Real advice, please, angels. And then this one was prayed with Archangel Michael today and Sandalphon. Be you. The card says be you also at the bottom, okay? I'm going to pull it up a little longer because you guys tend to tell me when you get, when I use a particular deck, it's almost like you can envision it for your week. So I really like to do this for you, like hold it up longer. When I get a better focused camera in about 6 months, that's when you guys will see every detail in the clothing. But for now, we got to do this where I got to hold it up really close. Okay, that's very good. That is an authentic card. I think it's about like show even the inconsistencies in the very beginning of maybe like, the dainty little mistakes of your personality or your quirkiness. That's even better, not dainty little mistakes. But I do think that it's something cute about you, and it's also very endearing. I think they could have met you in several places. One of the things I wrote down on my note card here on the table is work. And this could be your genuine side that they see. Where do they get this from? Can I get a location, like whereabouts? How can I describe? You guys always get the compass card, by the way. I do, when I used to do personals frequently for the 12 zodiacs, I've read for every single sign. This never comes out. And then when I go on to Libra Light, it's always the compass card. Maybe what this tells me is this collective is the most close to using their purpose in life. You already do it on some level. It's in your life every day. A lot of you could have seen your purpose with a family member, or it's in the family line, because some of you already do it. Okay, and the compass card is when the universe completely lends a hand and helps you along the way. The compass, literally, when you're holding it in the woods and you're lost, or when you're camping, maybe, right? When you hold the compass north, east, south, west, and it's pointing directly to where you should go. So I think some of you already use it. I will put the complete definition of a compass down here because there might be a message with new love. They could be right under your nose. They could be very, very near. Okay, it's just how literal you want to take that. They're seeing all of these charming attributes. I think they're nearby. The compass could be directionally calling them to be in your energy. If it's a newer person, like this is new love, I feel like this person is very close to where you do your purpose. Does that make sense for some of you? And if you say, well, I work at home, some of you do tell me that. I work at home, my computer's at home. Then it would be where your closest communications currently are. Where is the Libra most seen? Okay. If you're another sign here today, let's go with all signs. Let's get an all signs card for everybody because everybody's got different placements. Chicken. Okay, somebody's avoiding the situation. This is avoidant detached right here with the chicken card. Doesn't mean you're going to have rotisserie tonight. You could too. You could. But I also think that this is somebody who's avoiding the sitch right now. I kind of want to know about you, but these won't tell me more. Let's go with Van Gogh for the chicken card. All signs, why is it avoidant? Three of Swords reversed. That can tell me a couple things, because this is like the Toni Braxton song, Unbreak My Heart. They are, and I'm going to put it right under the chicken. If you guys want to see, like, the table is so comedic, because this is literally what it's showing me on the table. They could be wrapping up things with a karmic. That's honestly wrapping up with a karmic, someone they're not supposed to be with, okay? And the Three of Swords reversed can also be telling me that this person doesn't want to be brokenhearted over you. They rather take the chance, shoot their shot in the future. That's for my all signs. What kind of activity does that mostly closely resemble? Six of Pentacles, giving back to you from their heart space. I think some people, honestly, in our society are trying to activate that more emotional side. I know that it's Earth. This is very Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I mean, you can see in the card, right? Like lots of coins, it's earthy. But what grounds them is going to something very soft, maybe from childhood. So for all signs here, I think you're going to see more generosity and people becoming more lighthearted pretty soon. Okay, mark my words, it's not always going to be like this stingy, dense new moon energy that's really tough to navigate. I think people are going to let down their guard in the next 2 weeks. I give this 14 days. The Six of Pentacles, okay? You might even begin to do that in your own community circles. You might be doing that with your family. You might want to just be more laid back, hang out by the pool. That's more of the confidence that's going on in new love. Show me a card for my Libras. Let me divide it right now. A card for my Libras. Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of options, the deck says, okay? Presented by Van Gogh. And it says that you are, there could be something here about multiple choice. Maybe those of you that haven't dated in a long time, you're going to start to meet these people. I think there's going to be introductions in your daily life. End of story. Because if that's your choice, yeah, and then you have 10 of Swords reversed. The Nine of Cups is a wish, okay? Next to the love, what the heck? And that's in my shuffle. And you guys, if you tend to resonate with my readings, this is most likely what's coming up next, okay? So we have Gemini. I take the Nine of Cups as Scorpio. It would depend on your research, but that's what I have so far, okay? Let's get your clerical, because I got to go to the archetypes after. So let's see what somebody is falling in love with right now with my Libra. What's a new person? Thank you. Okay, flipped really crazy like a gymnastics. Ace of Cups. A beginning of new love starts. So that's a one. Aces could be happening now, okay, because it's at the precipice of a new chapter. Those of you, again, who haven't dated in a long time, I do want to spend some time talking to you tonight, because I get a lot of you that write me, and these are the most like sincere. It gets to my heart. It almost makes me cry when I receive them. Libras really look for relationships that are long-term. They want to be married, okay? You guys have the most golden hearts because you will wait till the ends of the earth for this person. So we have the Ace of Cups. I don't get that. Can I get a little bit more on the new beginning? And this is quite a bunch. He keeps coming out in my personals. It's funny because nothing's happening, but I got the Knight of Cups. 9, again, with a different deck. Okay, so this one, you guys, is a true card, because when I get 2 cards within the first couple minutes of the reading, within the first 3, it's now 9 minutes in, but when I see something like this, it means in new love, this is the kind of energy you're going to see most likely. 90% of you are going to go through this energy, which is wishes and self-contentment. Single. There could be a Pisces around some of you. This is new love, okay? There could be an air sign coming in for some of you. Highest pointed is 3 of Swords is another Libra, but I think they're on pause for a lot of you, okay? Because they're in the reverse. There's a new Gemini. Taurus was the 6 of Pentacles so far. And what they most like about you, maybe they see that there are changes with the Tower card. I think that's truthful. They could be seeing that your life is doing a complete 180. And maybe they're even visually seeing that you're going through those changes, maybe having talked to you too in person. This could be like right now, Libra, they could be a friend, but they're learning of the major life shifts, the sudden shifts that you've been going through too. Six of Pentacles. Do I have any majors that are important? The Tower and the Lovers for here. So if some of you have been single a long time, maybe tonight you want to connect the Lovers card to yourself. How does this card make you feel in the current? And if you're not really looking for this person, how would they have to be for you to be completely 100% happy? How would they have to behave, and what are some of their values? Okay, split. Nine of Pentacles really fast, okay, because I can't show it too long. She has a herbivorous nursery, is how I'd like to put that. She's a herbivore. So we have the Lovers here with the Nine of Pentacles. I know it gives a lot of downloads. How can I do this? I can do it like that. Okay, she's standing in a garden just to prove to you I have it. Nine of Pentacles is Virgo, so they see that you're wrapping up all of those practical things. Just remember, I had the Nine of Pentacles. Do I have it in another deck? Because it will fulfill the download through for a lot of you. It's going to take forever to look through this Van Gogh. I'm going to have to look through every 77, 78 cards of that. Okay. What do they surmise about Libra's Tower? You could be blocking your heart. I see that, like maybe a little timid or afraid to date. A tragedy in the past, and maybe you're over that person, but you don't want to repeat a new situation, which makes you vulnerable. So that's my comment for the Seven of Wands. I even go through that in some way because I don't want to make myself overly vulnerable. And that's hard to admit on camera because this goes to YouTube to thousands of people. But like, if I could relate to you as a human, okay, as a human being, I think that this is because they see that you are precious and you have a great personality. Maybe you're vulnerable though for the right reasons. So we can argue through that till next week. And I'll be gone Monday, so we'll argue on Tuesday about that. Just kidding. Knight of Wands is Sagittarius. So this person might want to talk to you very soon. People forget that the Knight of Wands is talkative. The only thing that it's missing is the intent of staying long, okay? Other than that, and this could be somebody that you talk to, they could literally be in law enforcement, or they could be someone who does work in, I'm having like a brain fart afternoon because it's so hot here. I feel like this person could have a government job, or they could be like a police officer, or maybe that's how some of you met them, okay? It could be like the way you met them. Any new love cues that we need to know about? Ten of Wands is what you don't know. And then I'm going to have a mystery card right here. Ten of Wands talks about, I think it's an internal struggle that someone is trying to face and telling you in new love. So basically their burdens, they don't want to overburden you. Some of these people could have been married before. And Libra, maybe you never dated a married person. If you have and you're just watching the video for entertainment, I also want to talk to you. Because how did it make you feel when you found out that they had some of this baggage around them, and were you comfortable with it? Okay, so with a different deck, and I'll just show you something you could do for fun when you're at home and you have all of your decks out, is if you have a supposing card like this where you're not sure, okay? I'm pretty sure that's part of the story you guys have dealt with. But when you're not sure and you're just playing with your cards, okay, and maybe you have a client the next day, the Ten of Wands was what reaction to Libra? Okay, so you were sincere to them. You listened. The Page of Cups has imagination, and you can put yourself in someone else's shoes. It's not always an apology. It's apology when you're doing a love reading and there's surrounding cards of the past telling you apology needs to come in. Okay? And sorry for it moving like that. Let me adjust. Let me fix the camera there because it'll keep focusing if I do that. So I'm going to stand back in the reading. Okay? Upcoming events with the new person, and where did Libra meet them? Knight of Cups, same card, Pisces. So if you guys notice our old readings this morning, they don't have this guy. I think they had him in an amends, right? We described it as coming in as an old person, because that was the person we were decoding in the hour. This is a brand new love reading, and we do have a Knight of Cups. That's kind of what you want to see when you become a reader. These are the kind of cards. Nine of Cups, going from somebody single. These are staple good cards in a new love reading. Okay, and not to be too serious too, but I do like to give a part class. It's one of my favorite things when we meet together, because you also get to learn the deeper things behind the cards. Knight of Cups also can be someone right now that really is asking around about some of you, or they want to meet common folk, your friends at work. There could be maybe an outing that your coworkers had and somebody brought up your name. Okay, because it's a newer figure in new love. Pisces generally, but you know, they can be a Cancer and Scorpio too. You know the rules with that. What's their next projected action if Libra remains patient? 10 of Wands, the Empress. They find it difficult to talk to you. There is a moat around the Empress, and there's like a protective maybe rope around you, because the 10 of Wands is difficulty to talk to this energy. Okay, now to complete the download, now I'm going to combine them. Do you see how the 10 of Wands getting to you can be difficult? Because when they surpass the rope around you and they break through, they see that star up top in the 10 of Wands. They see all the glory that makes you you. So I do think they find you charming. They view you as the Empress. Okay, some of you are coming in right now. Andrea, Tammy, and I see a couple of Des. Also, like maybe that was an old comment from this morning, but it's coming in right now. Good afternoon too. It's actually really, really late in California right now. 7 of Pentacles is the likely outcome in the next few days. So now I'm going to do a line here for the next 3 days. This will cover Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, because I'm going to be gone Monday. 7 of Cups. You have 2 sevens. You guys could be seeing 777, or you could be having really vivid dreams, okay? This is my card for vivid dreaming. It's Neptune. Ace of Pentacles. Always when I see 7 of Cups too, it could be that you're getting intuitive dreams. And that's Neptune for me. Okay, so if you ever see that in the future, I'm always going to call it out as like a dream week, or it's very vivid with your third eye. And we have Ace of Pentacles. Did I call that out? I don't know if I did. Well, now I did. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I have a little surprise for some of you. You guys know that this is an offer. Now I want to switch decks, because I have gotten a lot of the artwork saturated from this new love portion. Okay, 6 of Wands with Leo. You guys know that that's victory over the battle. 6 of Wands is a success story, and it's also about victories incoming projected, right? So we have that. Some of you are going to ask me about the tower that we had. I think that's a tower that some of you have just recently gone through. It needed to happen. Towers are for us. They're not by us. All right. Final comment on the tower, because you're heading to a place where people are going to see you this summer. I think you break through the 10 of Wands. Some of you will have a glow up with the Empress, like a body glow up. Very, very physical. Knight of Cups and Empress is a very good, this is a combo in terms of communication, where this person has been admiring you, because the Empress is the highest court card, right? Or I'm sorry, she's highest major arcana for the couples. Okay, let's looky here. 7-7, Ace of Pentacles. Why are they hesitating on the, we'll keep that, we're done with that. Do you guys want to see when I finish what it looks like? I stack them all on top of each other. It's kind of like I need some card placement, like taking care of stuff over here. But I do think that this can be an offer of a date. There's only one thing that throws this off, is the 7 of Cups. So they could feel like this could be too good to be true, or it's too dreamy for them, because sometimes this can be daydreaming or fantasy. Okay? And in this reading, it's fantasy. It is not a lot of choices for Libra. If that's not you, it takes place of the fantasy. And that's process of deduction I just did in the reading. All right. What is the Ace of Pentacles? Because these are projected for the next few days. 4 of Swords, which is a Libra card. They need more time to think about it. And that's what New Love says. They met you either on a break or on a rest from something. So, and I'm just fanning myself because it's hot. Oh, child, I am never going to do it in 100 degrees. Four of Swords is basically after a break that they've given themselves. I don't think that that's you unless you've been out of the dating game for a long time. And that's your Libra Decan. You guys learned what Decans were yesterday. Five of Cups. You have the Ace of Pentacles again. And this is post-shuffle now. For New Love, you have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, and the Moon. Some of you wrote me this morning and you said that when you do your morning spreads, you have the Moon too. Now I'm getting it. So I want to unpack that. Nine of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. I think that's you walking away from a former partner who did not invest properly into you. And I think you're going to see that more and more, that they played games also and they wasted your time. That's potentially what some of the mysteries are unraveling about right now, because they're not displaying traits of a divine masculine or a divine feminine. And you're not going to do these games anymore. Okay? I don't think you got time for that. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's, I think this is my ending card more so. You had a reading like this 2 months ago. It was very similar. We ended with another card, and I'm going to show you because it's only few away. It's the Four of Wands. Date, and the Ace of Pentacles. I told you guys I have a combo which makes it to ask you out, and you have all of them in the reading. I just pulled them out from the bottom of the deck. You can do that. I just wouldn't go past 10 cards. That's divining too far out. So I just take maybe the last 6 is okay from the bottom of the deck. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, the 4. This is asking a particular one out though, a caring person. Okay? And then we're going to read this last few moments of New Love. Thank you for joining. Their feelings in total are, I don't think they want to have regret, so they have a very limited time to get to you. That time is up with the Four of Swords. It's coming up to be over. They cannot dilly-dally over here and waste your time. Some of you are also going to speak up and say, well, I'm no longer interested. I waited pretty long. Okay, so that's going to be up to you. I do see how their time is up there, though, to give you an offer of the Ace of Pentacles. The Ocean is where I turned it to. And I'm just going to show you guys because I don't have the deck anymore. I lost it. But I will show you what the card looked like. So if you see it with other readers, because many people have archetypes, that's what it is. It's with the 2 circles over the ocean. Okay? And let's read it for New Love. The keywords are the unconscious, the depths, and the incomprehensible. And the ocean might be you too. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters, it is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, everything that is beyond our understanding at this current time. We cannot claim it, we cannot manage it or own it. It rejects every attempt to dominate our nature. Sometimes it dominates us. And that's true. The ocean did it to the dinosaurs, did it to us. It says here, the ocean is present and it's still. It changes and stirs, and it's beyond any change you've ever known before. You must dissolve your own ego. The saline swells. It works on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Okay? Now this is where it turns. I love this part. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new being. That could have been the period of time you were single. Okay? And I just winked at you. Life is a change. Let the wave crash over you. The keywords at the bottom too, because they give keywords all around. It says Aquarius, because it has the Aquarius symbol. Deeper than deep, big dreams, a discovery. And I turned to that randomly. On the side, because you have to flip the book too, it says, study waves tonight, touch their surface. Get in the water no matter where you are or where you live. Each drop is part of the whole. The ocean is in every tier of ours. And it's up there. Okay? Thank you guys so much. This was New Love. It was a pleasure to serve this collective tonight. I would go ahead and say these are my 3 key cards. I had called them out during the reading. Thank you very much. Please take care of yourselves tonight. Okay? Good night. See you tomorrow.